Okay, so what's in this stack down
Okay,
here?
we have a little. This, for some reason, had cubistic qualities in it, which just happened. I think I know how it happened. There was an underpainting here. It started out as an underpainting, and I divided the space between 4 sections, and I wasn't happy with it, so I went over it. But the sections somehow came through when I started to do this painting, and I sort of enjoyed that. So it has a little cubistic one. Here's another one that isn't divided up at all. It's just the plant forms floating in space. When I did all of these images, I got to this area here, and I simply didn't know what to do, so I scribbled. And I love the scribble, and I just left it there.
It could be a whole painting by itself.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. And then, of course, the dripping that goes through.
You have a nice way of combining your non-objective forms with your representational forms.
Yes, I enjoy doing that. And here's another. Now here I divided the space. I really enjoy dividing the space. It gives me the structure. I know where to place things. So I use the horizontal format, which I have used in so many of my paintings around that you can see.
Yes, these definitely do have that nice horizontal format. And you're not alone in that. I mean,
no, it works.
It works.
It places everything in the space for me. Then I begin to move my images around. I erase, I put back, I come back, and the letters are there, and the drips are there, and all of the...
Do the various things you put in there, such as, let's say, this little bowl here, it's a line drawing that's very offhandedly done, not structured, not constructed, whatever. Do these have meaning for you that you expect people to share, or is it received on another level?
It's a simple image. It's a bowl. It's very primitive, probably one of the first objects made, and I enjoy doing simple images. So whether it's a box or a bowl, I don't like to get involved with anything that's ornate or decorative, and it seemed to work.
It does work.
It seemed to work.
Definitely works.
Here's another one. The scribble again coming up, the plant form again coming up. And sometimes when I paint, I use rags a lot, and I erase with my rags. In this case, all these wonderful areas came through after I used the rag and turpentine. Something like this was underneath, and it's like archaeology almost. You dig and other things come through that surprise you, and then I emphasize it if something wonderful comes out. I do emphasize it to bring that out again. But as I paint, there are surprises all the time. I never paint knowing what's going to be, what I'm going to begin with, what I'm going to end with. It's these surprises that make me so happy.
Oh, I was just going to ask you another question, but I'm sidetracked by that scribble there which is so fabulous.
In this case, the scribble became the most important part of the painting.
Oh, it sure did. Let me just get a little distance on this for a minute, and then I can get closer also to see. It's a beautiful painting, and now you don't have the horizontal, you have a diagonal.
A slant.
Yes.
If you look at this painting,
yes,
that was a slant. I don't know how it happened. I don't think I thought about it, but it happened and I liked it.
Now, how much distance in time is there between the painting that I'm looking at now and this painting?
Quite a bit. About 10 years, I would say.
Yeah. Do you find that you repeat some of your favorite?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And in this case, it happened again.
And in a totally different way. Yes.
Totally different way.
Yes. But this guy, definitely. Yes, and it really works so well with all of that simplicity. So you have simple and complex, and you have opaque and transparent. You have lots of these things going on. Is this an accident?
Well, I don't know. I guess I just keep working. I know I do like transparencies. I try to get transparencies, and of course opaque is very important to me. This is opaque, this is opaque, this is opaque.
I think after so many years, it's not accidental anymore.
You don't think, it just happens. I don't know what I have here. Oh, do you want me to really go back in time?
Oh, I do.
This is when I was a student,
Oh my goodness.
and I did the figure.
And it's not so different.
Not so different. Look at the colors.
Yes.
They're still there. The gestural motion of the brush,
Oh my
the
goodness.
horizontal lines.
This painting seems, when I walk up to this painting and I see the brush strokes and the colors that you're blending, I mean, the painting seems to be about everything but a figure. And
But
of
the
course,
figure is there because
of course,
that's
I
what
like that.
I started with
Being
the
an
figure.
abstract. You started with the figure, but you went beyond the
I
figure.
went beyond.
Really did go beyond the figure. Well, thanks for showing us that. That's marvelous.
I thought you
Enjoyed
might
that.
enjoy that.
I did enjoy that. Oh, great. So I like that you keep your studio so organized.
Oh, I have to be organized. If I wasn't organized, I couldn't possibly work. I know where everything is. I can look at it, take it out, show it to people who come in who are interested in my work.
What kind of exhibitions have you been involved with over the years?
Oh, so many.
Let's sit down for a minute.
Sure.
Tell me about those.
Well, since I've been at the Bakehouse, which is about a year and a half now, I've been in 3 exhibitions.
Oh,
And there was
great.
one where this was shown at the
You
Deering Estate.
Why don't you sit and hold it up?
I will.
Okay,
This
that'll
was
be
shown
good.
at the Deering Estate.
And that's in
October,
South Miami.
Yeah,
Yes.
2007. Another painting, Against the Grain, was 2008. I believe that painting, the shadow painting, was in that.
Oh, the shadow painting is this one we were talking about
Right.
the dead trees.
Right.
Ah, I see. But over the years, when did you start showing?
Oh, I've been showing, I showed at Miami-Dade, I showed at Florida International University, I showed at the Art Center on Lincoln Road. I had many shows there, group shows as well as shows with 1 or 2 other artists. I showed in New England 2 years ago at the Morgan Lehman Gallery in a town called Lakeville, Connecticut, where we spend our summers. And others, I guess. I can't think of them all.
Yes.
But
Do
I've
you
been working.